the Leo Crepe Arena here in Chatham, where the 6 teams that made it to the regionals have officially narrowed down to 4 teams. It's the semifinals of the U18-B Lac St. Louis regionals. The top seed Kahnawake Mohawks had 4-seeded Lakeshore Leopards here on this end of this arena. On the Kim St. Pierre playing surface in 30 minutes time, the 2-seed MRO Devils and the 3-seeded West Island Monarchs will get going. Starting net minus for both teams, same thing as last night. Lewis Montgomery here for Lakeshore. And meanwhile, in goal, Tyler Soak for the Mohawks, and we are underway. Back comes Jordan Norton in there. Not run into. Puck comes back over to the near side, held in by James Stacey, 91. Norton threw it out in front. One-time attempt is blocked, and that'll get by the defense of Stacey and down. James Stacey, Coda Daibo on the fence here, the starting pair. Leopards had to tag up, so Stacey picks it up, and the Mohawks will get going. Jordan Norton got run into, and he is shaken up as he makes his way back to the Mohawks bench. There's a chance, shot not on. Rebound comes out to the near side. Stacey lets it go, and that slapper misses. It comes back out around the horn and gets out. Russ Sudje Cross, who missed yesterday's game, back in the lineup for the semifinals. So a big add on defense for the Mohawks as Cross is in. Coda Daibo sent it out in front, and that got by everybody. And the Leopards bang one up the board. Stacey back in his own end. James Stacey. That got by Daly Lazar. Both teams are on a change. Lakeshore comes back, and it's flickered up the center. Kicked up, Rascoop near side, and Lakeshore gathers it up. Lazar backhands one out. Giving chase, Kahnawake 2X. Everyone goes flying. Puck goes behind the net. Not necessarily a hit, just incidental contact. Maybe unintentional, intentional contact, maybe. Here comes Lakeshore, moving it back in. Daly Lazar gets by 1. It gets by 2. Lazar got the step, and he got caught up 2 from behind. Picked back up by 2X. He shoots, and that is caught and held by Montgomery, who will hang on. At 1:10, the other semifinal will start at Kim St. Pierre Arena. That is the 2-3 matchup. The MRO Devils, the number 2 seed, and the West Island Monarchs, the number 3 teams. Both the EHL teams are knocked out. The Chatham Cavalier and the Mercy Race. One-timer pad save. If 2X was a left-handed shot, I think he would have gotten a better opportunity. Rascoop back defensively, catches up to it. Rascoop not able to get by the defense of Lawton. Back out in front, shot, hit a body, and then caroms back out to the near far corner. Bailey digging for it, his shot not on. Thomas Bailey, number 17 in white, comes back to the near side where it's held in by Hamel. Flickered out, wrist shot blocked, and that follow-up opportunity is cleared. Good defense. Russ Sudje got it over. Here's a wrister, save made. A rebound cleared to the blue line, but not out. Oh, they got 6. They got 6 out there. That's going to be a penalty. Mohawks with 6 guys out there. Someone jumped the gun, and it is power play time for Lakeshore. It's a minor penalty for too many men, so time for the Mohawk Super Bingo Find the Queen Mohawks penalty kill, first one of the game. That's the penalty you want to avoid. I mean, you want to avoid all penalties, but especially bench minors. Whoa! My good pal James Stacey brought over some tidbits. Face-off won by Lakeshore, and they go to work on this first power play. They were 1 for 6 last night. A slapper blocked, and that'll get out. Riley Daibo giving chase. That's Carter Snow, sorry, 97. Collier picks it up and gets rid of it. Mohawks had a busy penalty kill last night. Only killed off 2 penalties in game 1 of this regionals. And Kahnawake gets rid of it. 6:35 left to go in period 1. 1:20 left to go in the power play. And look at that hard hustle by Carter Snow. Snow run into by Thomas Hamel. Doran Norton out there as well. Snow goes to the bench after a hard-working shift. Lazar replacing Snow. Back comes Lakeshore in there. Backhander over the top and wide. Comes back around the horn to the far side point. Kept in by Lakeshore. Sent to the slot. That was broken up, and that comes right through the blue paint. Sent off the board, slowed up. Joran has a man in front, and that's knocked away. And the Leopards don't play it. Mohawks do. And they will play it out of the zone. Lands wide, look out. And it's played away from Norton. He's dangerous here, even if it's short-handed. 20 seconds left. So good to see Joran back out there. He got shaken up on his first shift. In come the Leopards, and that's taken away and flickered out of the zone as the last 13 seconds wind down. Brass scoop after it, as is Funstein for Lakeshore. Sent back around by Funstein. Kept in by Lazar. Daly has it trickle by him. Kahnawake 2X waiting to get out, and there he is. And the Mohawks have killed off the first penalty. Lazar swings it over. Brass scoop taken away and poked by Kahnawake. He'll have to hustle back. Lakeshore with a chance. Hamel moving in. He's taken off the puck. Boy, great hustle by number 93. Carson, dude, that was excellent. 83, great hustle on the back check by Carson, and we've got a penalty on Brass Scoop for a roughing call, and that is already the second penalty of this afternoon's game. Mohawks claiming that there's a hold. Either way, we do know that it's time once again for a Mohawk Super Bingo Find the Queen Kahnawake penalty kill. Power play number 2 for Lakeshore. Face-off won by the Mohawks. But to an open position, so the Lynx corral and shot, save made. On the deflection, big stick save by Soak. Picked up by the Mohawks, and that will be taken out. Middle pass is broken up. And the Leopards bring it in. Bringing it back is Meyer. Meyer out in front. Backs out to Hamel. His shot blocked. Thomas Hamel with the chance. Look out, 2 Leopards all alone in front, but the puck hopped on Bailey. Comes back to the blue line. Snap shot, not on. Puck corralled by the Leopards on the other end. Mohawks got it. And that's sent out. Norton onside. As is Kahnawake 2X, who picks it up, and he'll flick it back in as we get into the last 45 of this Lakeshore power play. Played up to center. Corralled by Thomas Hamel. Hamel behind the net. Being pressured by 2X. Shakes by him. Hamel on the backhand. Goes through the crease. Back out to the point. Wrist shot. And that is stopped by Soak, and he will hang on. As we get into the last 26 seconds of this opening of this penalty. Face off to the left of the Mohawks cage. And it's won by the Leopards. That comes through the blue paint. Lazar off the boards, not out. And he will get this one out, though, as he got in the way of the attempted shoot-in. And look at that dogged determination by Snow, and he puts it in. Penalty is over. The Mohawks are 2 for 2 on the penalty kill. Brass Scoop returns and goes to the bench. Flicked up the ice. Basso's pass stolen. Played over to the near side. Lazar, Snow. Carter tried to keep it alive, could not. Back come the Leopards. Pass up the ice is corralled by Snow. Over to Daibo. He shoots wide of the target. A rebound stuck behind the Lakeshore net. Comes back to the blue line. Kept alive by Caleb McCumber. Swung over. Wrist shot blocked by Lazar's attempt was blocked. A rebound try. Snow couldn't get it to his man. Back comes Lakeshore. Moving on in the other way. Philip Przogin is turned away. McCumber back around. And this is Daibo. That's a slapper, not on. That's Russell Sudjay Cross who let it go. Lazar nearly stole it, picked up, and Daly now picks it up. Coming back on the counter. Lazar fires, blocker save, and that will go out of play. And we are down to the last 71 seconds of this first period. If the Mohawks win, we will have the final for you. That should be coming up at 8 p.m. this evening. The other semifinals taking place at 1:10. That's in about 20 minutes from now. Oh, I'll tell you what, Bowen Deere had that puck one right to him in his wheelhouse. That's not going to count as a shot on net, but don't tell that to Montgomery. I'm sure he felt that. Back to the blue line. Held in. Flicked out in front. That pops in the high slot. And we are in the final minute of play in period 1. Fed up. And touch pass. Deere had it slip off his stick. Carson Deere forcing his man towards the Mohawks bench, and now it's played back in to the Mohawks end. Chipped off the boards. Leopards are on it. Hamel lays it up to the point. There's a shot blocked. Puck hops back in. Mohawks are leaving the front of the net open a lot here. They gotta figure out how to shut that off. Gotta turn off that button. And there's a save made by Soap. But yeah, there's been 2 or 3 times where Lakeshore's had a man wide open in front of that net. Simply cannot do that. As the last 14.1 seconds done here on this opening period. Face off to the left of Soap. Face off won by Lakeshore. Back to the blue line. Broken up, and here comes Darius Jones. He's got a step in the clear. Jones, save, rebound! Save again! Again, save again! And the third time's not a charm. A loud way to end this first period, but the scoreboard remains quiet as we make our way into the first intermission scoreless. Welcome back to Leo Crepe Arena. Second period about to begin. No score. The U18-B Mohawks and Lakeshore Leopards at the semifinals. Lake St. Louis Regional Championships 2025. Darius Jones swung it over. Wrister, blocker, save. And there was a lot of smoke behind that shot. Jones digging deep. And the Leopards get it out. Norton, near side. Jory Norton decides to turn on the Jets. Penalty coming up. And we will have a Kahnawake power play for the first time in this game. That's what happens when you got a game breaker like Jordan. When he turns on the Jets, decides he's going to go full tilt. there's not a whole lot that you can do except interfere with him or make body contact, and obviously at this level, only so much is permitted. Great work by Jordan. He draws the penalty, and the Mohawks are on the power play here. They scored a power play goal in yesterday's 2-1 win. But not a good start to this penalty power play. Shot is fanned upon, played up behind Norton. He's going to have to come in. Jordan Norton on the near side. Jordan Norton makes the move. He shoots from a sharp angle, save made. Sent back out in front of the goal, no one home. And a slashing penalty coming up. And it'll be 4-on-4. So sayonara to the power play. It lasted a grand total of 26 seconds. One shot on that power play. And we'll be playing the next minute 34, 4-on-4. That's assuming, of course, no one else gets a penalty. Face-off won by the Mohawks. Stacy. 2 minutes for slashing. Daly Lazar moving on in. Swung it over, 2X. And that was blocked. Kahnawake tracks it down. He turns, has a look. Kahnawake swung it over to the near side. Daibo lets it go, tipped right on, shoulder save. Rebound, Daibo held it in. That's cross, sorry, I believe 96. Comes back to the blue line. Turrington away. Good hustle on the back check. Out in front, that gets by. Oh, look out. Kahnawake 2X to James Stacy back the other way. 2-on-2. Lazar trying to get into the play, a wrister. And that's some chin music for the netminder. Swung back behind the goal. Back out to the near side, or the far side. Backdoor feed, no one home. Coda Daibo tracking it down. Daibo, he's the last man back there. Look out. Lakeshore's got a man in behind the defenders. And Stacy is back on defense. 8 seconds left to go in the penalty. Coda. Moving in. Shot hit the butt end of the netminder, of the stick of the netminder, and then sent back. Lakeshore on a power play for the next 18 seconds. Mohawks officially now 0-for-1 on the power. And back come the Leopards. Wrister, blocker save, and that one was very close to that net, or to the goal line. Fished out, Brasco up the ice. 2X going wide. Kahnawake coming in. He fires. Save, rebound. Ooh. One of the Kahnawake wiped out. Russell Studge kept it over to Ethan Brasco, whose slap shot was blocked. And that'll get out of the zone. Cross shoots it, and that hits Lazar on the other side of the blue line. So we have an offside call as we've got 6:24 remaining in this second period. No score. Face-off coming up here outside the Lakeshore blue line. And the Lynx, or the Leopards, sorry, giving up, and a turnover! Great back check. Russell Studge Cross will take a penalty, but I'm not against it. Probably a good penalty to take. That is the fourth one, however, already taken by the Mohawks. Don't forget, Frank Zhu points. If this game remains tied and the Mohawks take more than 6 penalties, and this game goes to overtime, the Mohawks have to start the overtime with a 5-minute major. Score! play goal. And it's 1-0 Leopards. Well, Shaw came in from the point. Not sure if Soak was able to pick it up through all that traffic in front, but the Leopards have opened the scoring and a wrister save. The Mohawks are not passing the puck well here. Turning the puck over repeatedly in their own zone. Out in front, shot. Stuffed out. William Templeton with the goal. They get Lakeshore up 1-0. Snow, and it's turned over from the Leopards. Wrister, glove save. I mean, penalties and turnovers, that have been the story in this game. And the Mohawks are only trailing by 1. 5:30 to go, still plenty of time here in the second period. Chance, now turned away. Templeton swung it back to the blue line. Wrister deflected, and no one was able to track it. Jordan Norton coming back. Jordan trying to get through. Pinballs to the blue line. Daibo drives it. Remember, the goals that the Mohawks scored yesterday were simply put the puck on the net. Variety. And we've got numbers for Lakeshore. Templeton challenging Jones. Got by him. Score. And at least 10 in the third. You got plenty of time here. You got to play much better hockey, and that includes not turning the puck over. I would almost consider taking a timeout right now. Tell you what, if I was a clairvoyant, I'd be able to see that this game would go to overtime. I would have taken my timeout right now. The Mohawks just got to settle things down. They're not going to get a timeout until the next 4:30 pass by here. Ideally, you want to cut the lead down to 2-1 at that point. As Brascoop comes back, Ethan Brascoop one-on-one going wide. He shoots, glove save. Like up in the air, glove down, kept alive by Lazar. Apparently the difference between shoulders and elbows is not very distinguishable, but I stand corrected. It looked like the puck was hit at elbow level. Elbow, shoulder, same thing. Face-off coming outside the Lakeshore blue line. Leopards leading by 2 here. Brascoop, 2-ax, shoots it in. Comes back to Kyer at the blue line. Shot in tight, stuffed out by Montgomery. That'll get out. And a breakaway opportunity. Hamel. Oh, back out in front, shot. Oh, what a save by Soak. Remember that? If the Mohawks were able to dig out of this one. 2-0, 3:24 to go here in the second period. Face-off won by the Mohawks. Jory Norton taking off. Norton going wide. Backhander, not on. Great defense there. They gave him the backhand. And it's taken by Caleb McCumber. Jones chips it out. And now Norton will turn back. Nice move. Poked away from him. Sent back out in front. That pass is broken up. Played up. Held in, and now the Mohawks have to hustle back. Look at Darius Jones. Right place, right time. Russell Studgy cross. To Jones. Puck missed him. Russell Studgy moving in. Russell Studgy still with it. And his shot is wide. Boy, they're getting their chances, but they're not hitting the net. Lakeshore doing a good job of preventing any real forehand power shots. If you're going to give your opportunities up, you might want to try to give him backhand, and Soak will freeze it here with 2:09 remaining in a second. Nothing. 2:09 remaining in the second period. Face off one by Lakeshore off the draw. That was blocked. Stacy picks it up. James Stacy up the ice, a little behind Jordan. He's not able to get there. Icing. I couldn't hear the announcement. Of course, they only do the announcements here in French, but I'm fluent, so I'd be able to figure out what they were saying, but I didn't hear it. All right, Kahnawake 2X has it taken away. Lazar, shot, save. This is the first time I think I've ever seen a 2-minute minor in a game misconduct. I don't think I've ever seen that in my life. Out in front, 2X shot, over the top of the goal. Final minute of play in the second period. And now Coda Divo moving it up. Divo shoots, not on. Shots are not finding the net right now. Two-X knocked away. Sent around the horn and out. Lakeshore picking it up. So big save. And he'll hang on. 0.6 remaining. There'll be a 6-second power play to start the third. And the Mohawks have some work to do to try to keep their season alive. A 2-minute minor combined with a game misconduct, which I've never seen that combination before. Usually you have to do something to get thrown out of the game. Anyway, 2-0 after 2. Third period of play starting. Mohawks shoot it in. Snow gets it out. Mohawks have killed off the penalty. Snow. We had Carson Deere on the forecheck. Russ sets Dodge cross. Back on the Mohawks. Send up the wall. Icing. Game's not over. You have to score 2 here in the next 9 minutes. If I was the netminder, I would tell my team, you got the confidence in me. I'm not giving any more up here. Kahnawake. Back to the blue line. Kyer. Kept it alive. Shoots. Intercepted center around the horn, and that will get out. Rasku carries it in, and the Leopards get it out to center ice. Kahnawake. Rasku going towards the goal, shoots off the outside of the net. A rebound, picked it up, trying to feed it out in front, and the Leopards scoop it up. Made up the wall, but not out. Rasku chipped off the wall. Russ Dudge held it in. He's open, he fires, and that's tipped near side. Kyer's on it, shoots towards the goal. Rasku sends on, out in front, shot, save made, rebound loose, run, save! Russell Dudley cross! And the Mohawks are on the board.
Let's go, tie it up!
And with 7:36 left to go,
Tie it up! Let's go!
Maybe the Mohawks make you think maybe. Two to one. What's going on back here? All right, goal. 2 to 1. Mohawks have sliced the lead in half. It's now 2 to 1, and there's 7:36 to go. Narsa Sajay cross. Gets the goal to slice it down to 2 to 1. Kyer trying to get by. And that'll be played out to center ice. Wristed in on net, and that will be a penalty following through on the check. And 7:01 to go. Lakeshore back on the power play. This is their 6th power play. So officially, if this game goes to overtime, the Mohawks will have to start with a 5-minute danger if this game goes to overtime. I think the Mohawks will take that at this point if it means we got an overtime. Swept away. 2 minutes for illegal for cross-checking. Picked up by Lakeshore. Out in front. Sent towards the goal. It goes through the blue paint. Shaw right on. Save made. Follow-up opportunity. Mohawks are on it. And back they come. Through center. And that rolls off of Daibo's stick. Stacy gets a shot away. That's blocked. Stacy swung it over. That's slowed up. Stacy held it in. Stacy out in front. Whistler save. Follow-up chance. No. Stacy's swiping at it. He got the rebound. Stacy out in front. Tipped right on. It's blockered aside. Tuax. Daibo. And Kona's got some room. Kona shoots. That's blockered away. Tuax leaves it. Brascoot. Knuckle puck. Kahnawake finds it. He held it in. Penalty coming up. Penalty coming up. .524 remaining. And we got another player tossed. That's a 5-minute game. So, Jagahoita Montour is going to serve this 5-minute major. Mohawks are going to play shorthanded 3-on-4 for the next 18 seconds. Ooh. One of the Leopards go down. Russell Duncan. Coda flicks it out. Back to full strength. Darius Jones. Jones up to center. Tuax moving in. He gets a shot away, not on. Mohawks got to lower the radar tracker a little here. Slapper. Don't know where that went. It's played back at the blue line. Held in by Jones. Behind the net. Wraparound try! Save made! And you know what? This might be a break for the Mohawks here because that was going to be an easy clear for Lakeshore as a result of an early whistle. The Mohawks will get an offensive zone faceoff that probably wasn't coming. Faceoff to the left of the Lakeshore net. 2-1 lead for the Leopards. It's 4-on-4. Mohawks need one to tie. 4 minutes left to go. Brascoot up to Tuax. Tuax out in front. Brascoot shooting on, save made. Lazar kept it in from his derriere, shot back out, and that will be played up the wall, but not back on the Mohawks end of the ice. Brascoot shoots, save made. Rebound out the other side it comes. That's backhanded right on, save made. And some love taps here by the two players in front of that Lakeshore net. Brascoot trying to get in there. Fire after it, near side, up to center. Kahnawake. Lakeshore on a power play now for the next 3 minutes. Tuax shoots through traffic, and the goaltender did not see that. There was traffic in front of his net. Fire. Offside. Don't forget, Ronnie Stacy has a timeout. If the Mohawks tie this game and send it to overtime, they will have to start the overtime with a 5-minute penalty. That is the rule. They've lost their Frank Jure points. And I believe the Lakeshore player will get waived here. 2-1, 2:56 to go. There's a 24-second differential between the penalty clock and the game clock. Lazar. Snow muscles it out. Here comes Lakeshore. Wrister not on. Sent out. Well, you hear Ronnie Stacy screaming, you gotta press here. Back comes Lakeshore. Wrister blocked by Coda. Coda spins off. And here he goes. Divo taking it through too, but couldn't take it by the third. And away come the Leopards. Broken up. .145 left to go. Look out! And that might just do it. Mohawks trailing by 2, and it's now 3-1 Lakeshore. Thomas Amel's got his second, and Kahnawake in dire straits. Still on the puck. It's knocked away. Mohawks are going to have to get shots away. One man back for Kahnawake. It's Kyer. Wrister blocked. Up the ice. Kahnawake Tuax. Going wide. Knocked away. Mohawks up to center. All right, 38.1 left. Mohawks need to press. Shot out of the zone. If it doesn't hit the net, it's icing. Icing called. $31.9. Seconds left. Jones trying to steal it, sent out of the zone. Icing. With 23.8 remaining. Penalty's over, by the way. Penalty's over. 6 on 5 here. Shot by Brascoop. Was hard, but not on. Jones sends it back behind the goal. Brascoop in for it. What's one more?